And what are thoughts really? I mean, do they exist? Do they have form and substance? Or are they just electrical signals created by our brain that stimulate both action and reaction? It's an interesting question. The truth of the matter is, oh, by the way, let's try something here. Robert, I'd like you to cut off a group of cards from the top of the pack, give or take half. Okay? Is that enough? Now, what I'd like you to do is silently count those cards to yourself, but don't count them in a way that where I could, or anyone could hear how many you count, okay? And remember the number, okay? Truth of the matter is, thoughts are real, okay? However, it is the responsibility of the thinker to manifest his thoughts into form and substance using his senses and his abilities and skills so that they are something that the rest of the world can appreciate. Extraordinary claims, like I mentioned, require extraordinary evidence. Did you count the cards?
I did.
Something very fascinating is happening here, Robert. You have created a thought, and it was generated from a random cut from a deck of cards. If you would, do me a favor, just take those cards, place them here, and I will bury those cards in the pack, thus destroying the inspiration of your thought. So now you're the only person in this room that knows the number of cards that you cut from this pack. In fact, you're probably the only person in the state of Florida that knows that number. Perhaps the only person in the world. Now this is a tremendous responsibility. It's up to you not to forget that number, okay? And now we'll move to phase 2. If I were to spread through the cards like this and have a card selected and subsequently find that card, that would be a pretty good trick, would it not? Unfortunately, the cards were face up, so I can see them. So instead, what I'm going to do is spread them face down so I can't see them. And share that one with the rest of the audience, this thought with the rest of the audience, because who needs thoughts they can't share? In this particular case, we'll take your card and place it down inside the pack, near the middle. No, it really is going in there. And it's my responsibility to find that card wherever it may be. 2 thoughts have been generated here. We have a card, which you thought of. We have a number, which you thought of. Now, if I were a real magician, I'd snap my fingers, cause your card to travel to the top of the deck, and then I would reveal it in some sort of dramatic manner. I'm not going to do that. I don't want to bore you with cliches. In this particular case, you thought of a number. Okay, so 2 things, 2 thoughts. If I were a real magician, I might even be able to snap my fingers, cause your card to travel around the body to my pocket, and I would reveal that card in some sort of dramatic way. Still, cliche. In this particular case, in a moment, I'm going to ask you to name the number that you merely thought of. As soon as you name that number, something amazing is going to happen. I'm not going to tell you what, but something amazing will happen. It's going to happen on the count of 1, 2, 3.
21.
Less cards than there were a moment ago, ladies and gentlemen. And for the first time, would you tell me, what was the card you selected?
7 of hearts.
7 of hearts. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21. To take that which exists into mind and to forge it using one's abilities so that it achieves actualization.